Good morning students. Today I am going to explain you the interconversion of states of matter. Here I will explain you the change of state of matter by changing the temperature and change of state of matter by changing the pressure. Let us see what is interconversion of states of matter. It is a phenomenon of change of one state of matter into another state and then back to the original state without any change in its chemical composition. That means only the state will be changed and chemical composition will be same. Solid will change into liquid, liquid will change into gas, but chemical composition will be same. What are the causes of change of states of matter? There are two causes, change in temperature and change in pressure. Change of state of matter by changing the temperature. If we change the temperature, the states of matter will be changed. Let us see how. On heating, solid changes into liquid and liquid into vapor, that is gas. On the other hand, on cooling, vapor changes into liquid and liquid into solid. Let us see in the diagram. Here is solid substance. On heating, it changes into liquid. Further heating, the liquid changes into gas or vapor. On cooling, the gas changes into liquid, and further cooling, the liquid changes into solid. It will be clear by this example. Let us see the example. Water changes into ice. Water is liquid. It will change into ice, the solid, on cooling at 0 degrees Celsius. Ice melts at room temperature. It is 25 degrees Celsius and it changes into vapor on heating at 100 degrees Celsius. Let us see in the diagram. Here is ice. It is in solid form. On heating, it will turn into water, that is liquid form. On further heating, it will turn into a steam, that is the gaseous form. Now reverse back. The gas on cooling turn into liquid. On further cooling, it will turn into solid. So only the state is changed. No new substance is formed here. Let us see the another example. When candle is burnt, the solid wax melts into liquid wax and on cooling the molten wax again changes back into solid wax. Let us see in the diagram. Solid wax, on heating it changes into liquid wax. On cooling the liquid wax we will get again the solid wax. It will be more clear by this diagram. Here is the burning of candle. This candle is burning and this portion is the solid wax portion. When we lit the candle, it will get temperature and start melting, and here is the liquid wax. On further, when the liquid wax is heated, it turns into wax vapor and this wax vapor burns and gives us light. Now the question is, how and why do the changes take place? How the changes take place and why the changes take place? On solid substance is heated, its constituents particles gain energy and start vibrating. A situation comes when the particles overcome the force of attraction between them and turn into liquid. That means when we heat a substance, the particles gain energy. After gaining energy, they overcome the force of attraction and they change into liquid. On further heating, more kinetic energy is gained by the particle, which leads to force of attraction becomes almost negligible, which increases the intermolecular space and ultimately the liquid changes into vapor, that is the gas. Let us see in the diagram. Here is the particles of solid. We can see the particles are very close. When we heat, the particles gets energy After getting energy, we can see in the second diagram, there is more interparticle space between particles of these liquid particles, and it turns into liquid. On further heating, we can see more distance between one particle to another particle. That means on heating, the liquid changes into gas. On the other hand, on cooling, the gas particles turns into liquid, and further cooling, the liquid turns into solid. On cooling, the kinetic energy decreases, which leads to decrease in the particles space and increase in the molecular force of attraction. So the gases turn into liquid, and on further cooling, liquid changes to solid.